Metal Wolf Chaos XD is what I've described as a fusion of EDF, Dynasty Warriors, and Armored Core that was then raised on a diet of Big Macs and freedom, and it was made by From Software of all people. You play as the 47th President of the United States, Michael Wilson, whose Vice President Richard Hawke leads a full-scale coup against him because of inflation or something. Since Richard has taken the nation over from sea to shining sea, Michael has only one solution: get in the EVA and become Metal Wolf to liberate America by himself. The story is easily the highlight here, with it being just some over-the-top camp, and they even kept the game's original English dub, which was meant only for Japanese audiences, meaning the delivery is just something else. The game also tries to have missions in what I imagine a foreigner thinks are the most important places in the US, which is to say landmarks, leading to scenarios like liberating the Grand Canyon or saving the Statue of Liberty from a giant tank. The game is structured in a handful of usually short missions across the United States, which range from simply destroying a set number of structures, fighting a boss, or, well, that's really it. Just some have timers or a few minor wrinkles. Within each mission are hostages to save and energy cores to collect, both of which help contribute to permanent upgrades, and finishing missions grants both money and rare metals, which can be spent researching new gear. As a true believer of the Second Amendment, President Michael can equip up to 10 weapons at a time, 5 in each hand, and swap between them on the fly. There's a whole EDF-style roster here of bullet, heavy, and energy weapons, all with a laundry list of stat variables, though a combo of machine guns and bazookas can clear most of the game. Combat itself is very third-person shooter of the era, again similar to something like EDF or a more basic Armored Core. You have your kit to swap between, all of which has limited ammo, and can also jump or boost dash for some speed or air mobility. Destroying buildings or high-level enemies often drops health power-ups or more money, which you'll definitely need as missions get harder. The game itself is fairly short, though it highly encourages replays for more cash and finding the tons of POWs to save and energy cores for upgrades, as well as shooting for that S rank. And really, that's Metal Wolf Chaos, a third-person mech game originally released on the Xbox, back now with some pretty graphics and finally in the West. As you know, I rate games here on a 3-point scale. Must play, maybe consider, and don't bother. And Metal Wolf Chaos XD is an absolutely hilarious Japanese take on the American dream, with plenty of B-movie over-the-top laughs and some thoroughly decent gameplay to back it up. While this gameplay should have done more to modernize its stated systems, and the loop definitely gets a bit repetitive, if you love insanely goofy dopamine-fueled destruction simulators, and if you're American, you absolutely should love them, then Metal Wolf Chaos XD is absolutely worth getting.